Here with women's basketball coach Mandy Pearson. Coach, season starts this weekend. You got a couple of non-conference games up at St. Benedict. Before we talk about the season that way, let's talk about the month you've had of preparation. Talk a little bit about what you've seen from the team and how things are shaping up.
The first month is going well. Every year is the same. We have a lot to learn, doing some new things this year. But I've been excited. The team is working hard. Our leaders have been awesome, and our practices have been very, very competitive.
They've got to be chomping at the bit to probably get into a game. Let's talk a little bit. You lose two people from last year's team in Courtney Early and Darcy Rice, but a lot of good returners coming back. How has the chemistry been for this first preseason? In terms of getting over the loss of two very important people from last year.
I think it's going really well. I'm really happy with our seniors. They raise the level of practice every single day, and they've stepped up their game a little bit and are getting out of their comfort zone and doing things that they're not used to. Our juniors have been strong as well. It's been fun to see somebody like Sam Jones come from her freshman year and work really, really hard in the off season, and she's a much improved player this year. That I think will help us a little bit, and I'm excited about some of our freshmen. They're looking pretty good so far.
No pressure. You're just a returning, defending MIAC regular season champions, so there's no pressure on you guys at all. But talk a little bit about that. Do you guys talk about that at all in terms of coming into this season off of such a great year last year?
No, not at all. Every year is so different. Last season we were picked to finish fourth, and we gelled, and the ball bounced our way a couple times. And I agree with the statement, you create your own luck, by working hard, and that's what our team does. But also you have to have some things go your way, and that happened last year, and it was a great season, and we really, really clicked, at the end of January. And that's what, we try to tell our team. Our only goal is to get better every single day, and that's what we work for, and we're trying to reach our potential, whatever our potential is. And hopefully our team is understanding that and really buying into that, because that's what we're trying to do. We're not talking about end goals or winning championships or anything like that. If you take care of the small things, the results take care of themselves at the end of the year, and that's what we're striving for. And
the thing I've noticed about this team, and really last year, is it's such a team. There are no individuals. We can talk about Courtney being the player of the year, or the fact that you had X amount of all conference players, but with your team it's really all about the team and the team success. And I find that to be really kind of a very important thing. To the key to your success is that everybody's in this together as a group rather than a bunch of individuals.
That's everything for our program. And actually I don't even know, Jenna, myself, and it might have been Bridget, maybe, we were talking about, since I've been here as a coach, we've never had anybody score more than probably average 13 points a game, maybe. There's Jess, Jamie, Courtney, they all scored a decent amount of points, but it was always a collective group effort in scoring. It was a collective group effort in playing defense, and I think that's what you're going to see again this year. I don't know that we'll have somebody that's going to average 20 points a game like some programs do. So everything we do on the court is about being a team, and that's what we talk about. It's nothing exciting about what we're doing. It's just simple. Let's
talk a little bit about the change in the conference. This year's different in that you've split into two divisions of the MIAC. Can you just talk a little bit and explain what the conference did and how that affects conference play, and if it affects you as a team?
Well, we decided as a conference to go to kind of the Big Ten model scheduling, where we play everybody once, and then it'll rotate every year, but then we play a second round, but only half of the teams in our conference, and that gives us more non-conference games. The hope in that is that it increases our chances as a league of getting into the NCAA tournament, which makes scheduling a little bit more complicated, but should hopefully enhance our regional ranking, and that's been the reason behind that. I'm indifferent about it. There's something fun about playing every MIAC team twice, and the grind and the battle of the MIAC play, but then there's also something to be said for being able to go out and play 4 more non-conference opponents and potentially be able to travel a little bit more and enhance our our ranking in the region, and then, for national tournament ranking stuff. So.
Yeah, it is interesting when you look at your schedule and you realize you have 6 non-conference games before your first conference game.
Right.
First time ever that you've had that. As a coach, is it nice maybe to get a couple extra early non-conference games to prepare you for the season rather than 3 non-conference games and then boom, you've got 20 conference contests?
We'll find out. We'll find out. I mean, it's good. It's good because now we're forced to play somebody that we don't know, and we get to schedule multiple opponents, whereas in the past years there's been 3, and then we know everything about every team in our league, and so it's a good challenge for our coaching staff in terms of scouting, and it's a good challenge for our team because we play River Falls on Saturday, and we only have game film on them from last year, so I'm sure they'll change some things from last year, and it'll challenge us to play on the fly a little bit more than what we're used to, which is a good thing.
And let's talk real quickly about this weekend. You've got River Falls on Saturday and Morris on Sunday up, and both games are up at St. Benedict. As a coach, what do you want to see from this weekend, aside from 2 wins? But what do you want to see from your team?
From our team, a lot of things. We're still not quite sure who's going to gel the best on the court together. So we're going to look for, who works the best on the court. We're going to look for who works the hardest and who, is, good defenders, and it'll just be good to play somebody else because they're sick of playing against each other. They beat each other up at practice, and now gives us a chance to see where we're at and what we need to improve on, and that's our goal. What are our strengths? What are our weaknesses? What do we need to spend our time on in practice to get better?
Season kicks off this weekend. You've got River Falls and Morris up in St. Benedict.
Yeah.
1 o'clock both days, Saturday and Sunday. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.